right to my man right after this. Stay there. Or who? Oh, I see. You're going back in the next time. We've got, let's see, Philip from Illinois. Phil, you're on with Brian Urlacher. How are you?
I'm doing good. Hey, Brian. Big fan. Just wanted to find out if you'd ever given any thought to going up in the booth so you could whisper in my friend Lance Briggs' ear. You're kind of Peyton Manning in your position, and it'd be like having 4 linebackers on the field.
No, it's so frustrating when someone's talking, and those little headphones they have in your ears during the games. That's the worst thing they could have ever done to us on defense, man. Because Babbage is in my ear all the time, telling me what to do. Watch for this, watch for that. It's frustrating. It's like, they give us the call, which is easy because you don't have to use signals now, but I can't stand people talking to me during. Because you get till 15 seconds on the play clock, and he yells at me, he tells me all kinds of stuff, and I don't know.
Yeah, you'll be in the 3rd and 1, and here's what you get from Babbage. You look good tonight, Brian.
Oh, he tells me, he said, hey, go tell Lance to watch this. Go tell Lance. Go tell Peanut to. I'm like, Bullet, I can't. I'm trying to get the call of the guy. It's so frustrating. I'm like a babysitter out there.
Peanut and Bullet. Love the nicknames. Go ahead, my friend. We got the Dinty-Moore guy asking a question. What's up?
Good.
Good.
I'd like to personally thank you on behalf of the Chicago Youth Centers. I do some work for them. You graciously donate 10 tickets to every home game.
Oh, very nice. Thank you. Appreciate it.
You guys get recognized enough for it.
Thank you. I appreciate that, man.
Quick question, though. With the shortened week after the rough loss, what does the team do to just try to regroup for the game on Thursday?
Get the last game out of your head. I think that's the best thing you can do. We've had a Thursday night game the last 3 seasons now. It's tough because it's a short week. You don't have a day off at all. You just got to recover. Put that last game behind you, especially the way we played Sunday. Just put it behind you and get ready for the next week. Our bodies they're going to be banged up. There's no doubt about it. Just got to get in the cold tub as much as you can and try and get ready to go.
Go ahead, my friend. Question from the audience.
It's a fun question. Fun question. I've asked 4 NFL coaches this question and 1 former player, and they've all answered it the same way. Greatest running back ever, 1 quarterback, 1 game. Who would they take? And they all answered it the same way.
Well, I'm going to say Walter Payton. I don't know who those coaches were you asked. I'll take Walter Payton.
Who do you take? Greatest ever.
Well, listen, I like sweetness, man, but Jimmy Brown, Jimmy Brown it's almost like it's the bidding is closed, but I love sweetness.
How am I going to say Jim Brown? I played for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah, you got to, man. But that old footage of Brown, it looks like he's come in from another planet. I mean, he's just skipped the...
I've never saw much footage of him. I watch Walter Payton all the time, and in my mind, from what I've seen, I haven't seen a lot of Jim Brown, but Walter Payton was awesome. He carried the ball like this. He carried the ball like that. He was a beast. And quarterback, 1 quarterback, 1 game. I can't take Jay Cutler right now, so I can be politically correct. No.
Yeah, go ahead.
You know what?
You got a team to cater to here.
I'm going to take Peyton Manning because my era and my time, from what I've seen, I take Peyton Manning. And you can throw Tom Brady in there also. Those 2 guys are pretty much interchangeable, but I take Peyton Manning.
Yeah, I'm kind of stupid about quarterbacks. I go to the most Lombardi, so I'll go to, Joe Montana is the guy I saw. So.
Unitas?
Yeah.
I didn't see Unitas play either.
He said Montana or Unitas, then he said Unitas.
Well, listen, we're talking about rarefied air. You're talking about the Mount Rushmore, the Pantheon, guys who dwell in the ether. You can't go wrong there. You talk about middle linebackers, though. I got to go with Lanier, and I got to go with Butkus. I got to go with Singletary. Imagine 3 of the fold are Bears, and I got to go with my man here. So you're talking about guys who dwell in the... you get up to that point...
What if I wasn't sitting here, though?
Oh, man. Come on. Listen.
I'm just playing. Ray Lewis is always...
Yeah, and you got to go Ray.
I'm a big fan of Ray Lewis, man. He, was he 35, 36 now? He's making plays still.
When Ray first came up, it's funny how big he looks to me now, because I remember when he was first playing, remember he got that stinger when he was a kid, and man, he was paralyzed for a while, like on the field, and I remember thinking, I wonder if that'll affect his ability. Never once for a millisecond has he looked like he's afraid of stepping into the hole and whacking
stuff. He will fill a hole. He's a beast, yeah. He's been away for a long time, too.
And when I did Monday Night Football, the brothers loved Ray Lewis, and they used to always watch Gladiator. It was so cool to me. Eric Dickerson put me onto this. They all loved to watch the movie Gladiator, the black guys. And he would always step out onto the field, and he would take dirt from the field. Ray Lewis, remember that? He'd run it through his finger.
Like
and I always said to Eric Dickerson, I said, what's he doing? He said, he loves Maximus, man. This guy is a gladiator. And that's the mindset you got to go out there with.
True.
You can talk about the niceties of football all you want. At some point, it's whomping another guy head up. And that's what this man has done amazingly so over the last decade. The great Brian Urlacher, we appreciate you joining us.
Thank you.
And let's see, we got a minute left, so we got one last question. I'm sorry I jumped it, but I couldn't hear the cue.
Hey, Brian, Dennis, Alex here. Just wondering what's going on with the offensive line, the running game, and are the Bears still a running team? It doesn't seem like it.
I think we're still a running team. When you get behind like we did on Sunday, and also again Cincinnati, it's hard to run the ball when you want to get back into a football game because you got to throw. You know, you obviously can do better throwing the ball. And we have Jay; he can bring us back. And I still think we're a running football team. You know, we haven't had a chance to run the ball because our defense hasn't kept us in a bunch of games right away. You know, we've been down early quite a bit, but I still think we are. I think Love will tell you the same thing, and our team will also.
It'll show you the vagaries of winning that trophy. I mean, when guys pull that off, it is an amazing thing because look at all the intricacies that go into it. Sed Benson was never going to be Sed Benson in this town. Sed Benson goes to Cincinnati. He's exactly what the Bears could use. I mean, I know they like their runners, but he's a beast. But it didn't work here. He goes elsewhere. It's tough to put it together. The Bears will get it done. Lovey's going to get it done someday. Thanks for the time, Brian. We'll be back on the Dennis Miller Show. The Dennis Miller Show. Mr. Urlacher, nice one to show up. Give him a hand, folks. Happy travels, baby. Have a good time down there. Trying to scope out Johnny Depp's island. All right, that went pretty smoothly. Can't hear it. How much time's left? Got a half an hour. Anybody wants to ask me anything from the crowd, we'll do a mini Mac. It's sweet of you all to stay. I don't know that I'm being scintillating today, but I got some technical problems. But if anybody wants to ask anything about anything, you're more than welcome to. Doesn't even have, well, save it for the air, right? Yeah. Christian, do I owe any ads?